Impact Audio presents Big Intel by J. Michael Waller. Read for you by Charles Constant. Only a virtuous people are capable of freedom. As nations become more corrupt and vicious, they have more need of masters. Benjamin Franklin, 1787. It is a characteristic of any decaying civilization that the great masses of the people are unconscious of the tragedy. Fulton J. Sheen, 1948. Introduction. He had the look of a madman as he sat in a heavy wood and leather chair. His contorted face shifted from side to side and up and down, as if disembodied from the neck. Beady eyes never broke their stare into the camera lens. A creepy, tight-lipped grin sneered contempt. In one short video, he exuded the disturbed, sadistic mania of a nightmarish bad clown. He was the FBI's chief of counterintelligence, America's top spy hunter. At least, that was his position. His name was Peter Strzok. Apart from the reptilian movement of his head, he sat still in his chair, smirking as he avoided answering questions of the Congressional Oversight Panel. With people like Strzok running the FBI's bloated headquarters, the Bureau's most influential work in recent years had little to do with finding real spies. Its most impactful counterintelligence operation was Crossfire Hurricane, which wasn't a spy hunt at all, but a fake exercise to push the idea that the brash Donald Trump, as candidate and as president, was a willful Russian collaborator and traitor to his country. It was all a lie. Special Counsel Robert S. Mueller III, a former FBI director, issued a lengthy report in 2019 stating that the premises of Crossfire Hurricane were unsubstantiated and fabricated. In 2023, 7 years after Crossfire Hurricane further polarized the nation almost to a breaking point, Special Counsel John H. Durham led a team to find out who in government was responsible for the reckless disinformation and why. Durham and his investigators conducted more than 480 interviews, issued 190 grand jury subpoenas, and collected 6 million pages of documents. Some important objects of his probe, including former FBI directors and FBI counterintelligence agents, refused to cooperate. Durham issued a blistering 300-page document showing how the intelligence community, and the FBI in particular, threw all standards of professionalism out the window to spread these reports, every word of them unsubstantiated or false. They were instead cooked up by the Clinton campaign, a foreign former intelligence officer, and a Russian citizen who the FBI believed all along had been a Kremlin spy. This book isn't about the heroic, creative, patriotic men and women of the FBI and CIA who faithfully executed their oaths as public servants and literally saved the country from foreign enemies. It isn't about the magnificent successes against cartel gangsters, terrorists, child traffickers, and spies. It isn't about the failures and terrible judgment of those who tried mightily, usually with good intentions, but whose actions continue to haunt the country. It doesn't reveal who really shot JFK. All utopian movements and societies require enforcers. Big Intel is about how these former protectors of American founding principles have followed societal trends to become the secret services of critical theory and fonts of the democracy-demolishing wokeness that the theory animates. This is a counterintelligence story, a chronicle of a battle the FBI and CIA fought for decades before they succumbed to a generations-old hostile foreign intelligence operation to destroy the United States and Western civilization from within. It's about how American foreign intelligence was targeted and attacked as soon as it was founded. These attacks were not about partisan politics. Yes, the FBI and CIA did meddle in domestic politics and still do, but something far deeper. They were meant to turn American instruments of power into enforcers of the vanguards spearheading the fundamental transformation of our country. Big Intel seeks to answer how it happened. And to do that, we go to Moscow more than a century ago, before there was an FBI by that name or a CIA at all. Like the virus that caused COVID-19, the critical theory pandemic infecting America's institution is a foreign import with traceable
Sample complete. Ready to continue?